What's up, good people? It's your boy Lloyd Knows checking in, and I got a special topic I want to talk about today. Football, of course. Who you playing with, man? Football is back. Football is back. Can you see the excitement in my voice? I'm not playing with y'all, man. Football is back, man. Look, I know it's been going for a minute since February, but that's a long time. That's a long time, man. And we got it back, man. And without further ado, the greatest sports show on America, you know what it is, Hard Knocks. Hard freaking knocks. I'm trying to censor myself. I'm trying to limit my cursing. But you know what it is when I get passionate, man, about what I'm talking about. Hard Knocks is back, man. And we got the Dallas freaking Cowboys on Hard Knocks this year, man. What do y'all think about that, man? This is crazy. Listen, if anybody know me, y'all know I am the presidente of the Dallas Cowboys hate club. I am the president, all right? I'm the vice president. I am the treasurer. I am the, I'm the secretary. I'm everything, bro. I'm everything when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys hate club because I hate them. Hate the Dallas Cowboys, man. And this is one of those things, man. I'm a Houstonian, H-Town representative, and by default, the Texans are my team. The Cowboys were never my team. Even when the Oilers was there, the Cowboys was never my team. It's one of those things where it's like, because they get all the publicity, even though they won those championships in the 90s, they get all the publicity. They disrespect Houston. They think they're better than us. F the Cowboys. That's just how I feel. That's why I'm the president of the Dallas Cowboys hate club. But, I'll take football any way I can. I'll take football any way I can. It could have been the Cowboys. It could have been the Bengals. It could have been any team. And they chose the Cowboys, so I'm going to watch. I'm tuned in. Any piece of football I can get, I'm tuned in. So without further ado, I'm going to give y'all some of my takes on this first episode of Hard Knocks. Something I'm passionate about. So I'll probably do this weekly. It's only 5 episodes, so, what's not to talk about, Especially something that, I love. I love this game, man. I love this game, so I got to talk about it. So let's get right into it, man. Here are my thoughts on episode 1 of Hard Knocks. So let's get right into it, man. So I was listening to talk radio this week, Sports Talk 790 to be specific, and Indy Kalu and other guys were going online seeing what prop bets could be made about Hard Knocks. And one of the bets was made was who's going to be the first person that they see and who's going to be the first person that speaks on the episode, right? And I was thinking to myself, man, I should put money on this because I know it's going to be Dak. And who the hell was it? It was freaking Dak. It wasn't JJ. It wasn't Mike McCarthy. It wasn't Zeke. It was Dak. Dak is the face of this franchise this year. I don't know if y'all realize that. By default, he's the face of the franchise because Dak's been through some shit this year. He lost his brother. He broke his freaking ankle. He got paid big money. And whether y'all like to think so or not, before this year, he really wasn't the face of the franchise, in my opinion. It could be Zeke. It could be Jerry Jones. It could be any one of those characters. But the bottom line is, man, he's been busting his ass these past 4 years trying to get paid. And then when he actually gets injured, he gets paid. He's the face of his franchise, man. And if y'all don't understand it or see it, or maybe I'm just not understanding and seeing it, but, I ain't got nothing but respect for Dak. I'm rooting for Dak by default. I think the whole NFL is rooting for Dak. I think the whole football world is rooting for Dak. Even if you're the presidente of the Dallas Cowboys hate club, it's kind of hard to root against this guy, man, going through what he's been through, just in life, let alone on the football field, man. He's had to earn everything he's got, man, and he's a humble guy. Seems like a laid-back, down-to-earth dude, and he is the quarterback of America's team. So by default, he is the face of the franchise. And not only the face of the franchise, quite frankly, could be one of the faces of the NFL. Because he is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. So, man, I'm rooting for Dak, man. I don't want them to win the Super Bowl, man. But if they win the Super Bowl, it couldn't happen to a better person, in my opinion. So, that's my take on that, man. And that's that. Zeke is my favorite running back in the league. So, that's the only back out of our cut for that's a Cowboy. But other than that, I don't really care for the Cowboys, man. I don't really care for the Cowboys. But let's talk about what made me want to talk about this so much. What made me want to make this video so much. Okay, hey, man. In my opinion, let's get down to it. Jerry Jones is probably the most influential / powerful / known / revered owner in probably all of sports. You know, if I'm not mistaken, the Cowboys is the most expensive franchise in all of sports. It's either them or a soccer team. I thought the Dallas Cowboys had passed the soccer team. They're worth over like $5 billion. You know, so they're worth more than any other sporting organization, if I'm not mistaken. It could be a soccer team out there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's the Yankees either. I'm thinking they're number one, man. If they're not number one, they're definitely number two, man. But my point of the matter is, Jerry Jones, the reason why Dak is the face of the franchise now is because Jerry Jones was the face of the franchise in the past, man. And so, you know, just my take on him, man, how passionate he was at the beginning, just tearing up, talking about, you know, what he'll do and, you know, how much he'll pay and, you know, to see the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Man, that's that Jerry talk that we like to hear, man, because we know Jerry's a gambler. We know Jerry's a salesman, and we know damn well that he'll do whatever it takes to see the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, man. So, you know, I just laugh because we've heard that before, and we really see how passionate he is tearing up about them boys, man. But, you know, what made me just fucking stop, when that boy is talking to the head athletic director in his office, and he's unwrapping this this brown paper bag that we all know what it is. We know it's McDonald's. Why are they blurring it out? And shout out to HBO. Man, the production value is stupid. We all know the production value has always been stupid, especially for Hard Knocks. You know, the camera angles, the way they slowing down the footage, the way they, you know, shooting it. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing production value. So shout out to HBO. But why y'all blurring out the McDonald's logo? Like, we don't know what that is. We know what that is. I know they probably not paying y'all to be seen on there, but still, don't blur it out, man. Just be real. The minute this dude hung up the phone, he picked up the salt shaker and proceeded to pour salt on the sausage and egg McGriddle. Don't tell me y'all didn't see that. Do not tell me y'all didn't see that. Oh, my God. This dude gave me a heart attack just watching that, man. My blood pressure went up just watching that. Oh, my God, he's trying to give himself the diabetes, bro. This dude, I have never in my life seen anybody put salt on a sausage and egg McGriddle. That right there is death. That's death. The sausage and egg McGriddle is death alone. It's so good, but it's death alone. You putting salt on that bad boy? That's wild. That's wild. I can't believe I just saw that. Bro, I had to pause and rewind it 3 times because I couldn't believe how real that was, bro. I couldn't believe that, man. JJ, you out of line for that. JJ, man, I ain't got nothing but love for you, JJ, but you tripping, bro. You tripping, bro. You trying to get yourself a heart attack. You know how old you are? You tripping. Somebody need to be watching him eating. Somebody needs to watch this guy eat, okay? He should not be eating alone, okay? Supervise this man. Anyway, on to the next, man. I'm just telling y'all, that was wild. That was by far the wildest thing I've seen on Hard Knocks. Oh, my God. This dude put salt on his sausage and egg McGriddle. Man, I'm done, son. Listen, Mike McCarthy. Let's talk about Mike McCarthy. Like, Mike McCarthy, man, Pittsburgh, PA, man. Shout out to Mike, man. That speech he gave in the meeting room about winning the Super Bowl and about what they're there for and what the goal is, setting the tone, I loved it. Heavier than you think it is? Woo! Man, when he said that, I got fucking excited. I'm sorry. I got excited. I was ready to run through a wall. I was ready to put the pads back on again. That is how you set the tone, man. Listen, he's the head coach of an NFL football team, right? We all know there's 32 of them. We know what the goal is every year. He is the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, this ain't my team. But he's the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. He knows where he's at. He knows the expectations not only for him, but the expectations that are above him that he can't even see, that are set by people that pay him. So it's just it's just awesome to see that, you know, behind the scenes footage of him setting the tone of what the ultimate goal is, what they're there for, man. If it's not about winning the Super Bowl, what are you doing? What are you here for? What are we doing this for? So, you know, I love how you set that tone, man. And for him to say, man, I've held that Lombardi trophy. And let me tell you, it's heavier than you think it is. That was hard. That was hard. I'm sorry. That was hard, bro. You just finished with that. That's why they cut to the scene just like that, because that's a closing statement. You just ended with that. He knows what it's like to taste the success at the top. And let me tell you, it ain't what you think it is. That's hard. And so I could just see it in the players' eyes. You saw Micah, you saw Zeke, you saw some of the players that were just buying in, it seems like, you know, from afar, buying into what, you know, he was selling, man. And I just thought that line was so impactful, man. That's one of the coldest lines and one of the best lines I've heard any coach say on Hard Knocks. You know what I mean? That was an impactful line. I don't know if it impacted y'all like it impacted me. I'm ready to run through a brick wall for him, like when he said that, because that's what you do it for. You know? So say less. And last but not least, we saw our future NFL MVP, man. Man, Marshall. That boy Marshall. Man, Peyton Manning's son, Marshall Manning, man. He's going to be our future NFL MVP. That's what I took on that from that little, you know, 10-second clip of seeing him and Peyton and Mike McCarthy having their little chat. You see Marshall just surveying the land. His dad's about to be in the Hall of Fame. And, you know, I just see him on looking and seeing that this is going to be his league one day, man. That's what I took out of that, seeing a young Marshall. Man, you know he's going to be an MVP one day. His dad was Peyton. He was going to get all the resources in the world because his dad is Peyton. And, by the way, his dad is Peyton, so that's all the resources that he needs by itself. So, you know, shout out to Peyton, man. Shout out to Marshall, and shout out for them allowing us to, you know, be a part of that scene. But, man, I can't wait for the rest of the episodes. Like I said, I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm president of the Cowboys Hate Club. But, you know, it's real, man. I love football. I love this game. It means a lot to me. And, you know, like I say, man, I'm going to watch, man. It's entertaining. You know, how the Cowboys are entertaining because they're polarizing. You either love them or hate them. And, you know, I'm on the latter side of that. But, you know, at the same time, I'm going to tune in because I hate them. So they got my attention regardless. So it is what it is. That's what it is to be the president of the Cowboys Hate Club. I will tell you, though, man, just by watching this episode, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, man. Listen, man, we know what it is in Houston, man. The Texans, they trash. I sworn to never wear any Texans wardrobe for a while. They on suspension for a while, man. I really said ever since Bill O'Brien got fired, or until Bill O'Brien got fired, I wasn't going to represent the Texans no more, wearing none of their wardrobe. Man, I really still feel that way, though, just the way they are, man. And somebody got to represent Texas. Somebody got to represent Texas, man. So if it can't be the Houston Texans, how about them Longhorns? That's right. How about them Longhorns, man? Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, man. 2021 kickoff. Lloyd knows. Peace.